Hey guys, what's up? It's Evan from Stock Music Musician, and there's an exciting announcement today. Reason 11 has been announced by Propellerheads, and it looks great. It looks a lot like what I've been asking for, and it's going to do three major things. The first, and perhaps one of the most revolutionary changes in Reason, is that it's actually going to now be able to work as a plugin inside of other DAWs. What does this mean? Well, basically, you can have your rack inside of Logic or inside of Ableton or inside of Cubase and do all of your stuff that you want to do with the wires, but then still have all that wonderful workflow coming out of other DAWs and all of the instruments and tools there as well. This to me is a game changer. As you know, I recently did a video where I was really upset about the workflow in Reason, and this lets you have the best of it, all the great sounds, all the wonderful rewiring and all that creativity, and you can still streamline it in the context of another DAW if that's what you want to do. So that's a big plus for me. We'll see how it works out. Stay tuned, like and subscribe, because I'm going to be following all the updates as Reason 11 gets announced and all of that. The next thing I want to let you know is that to celebrate, and as a thank you to you, I've created a free refill pack. You can click on the links down below to download those samples. So go down below, click that link. There's 3 combinator patches and some waves, some loops, that sort of thing that you can play with as you like. As a special thanks just for being such a great supporter of this channel as we start celebrating the beginning of a new era of Reason. So the next major change to Reason 11 is the inclusion of 2 new instruments, or actually 2 new effects. The first is a chorus, but it's a super advanced chorus with 3 different modes, or maybe even 4 different modes. I think there's 4 different modes actually, including a grain chorus, which I've never even really heard of. It seems like a really creative and helpful effect. The chorus that comes stock with Reason isn't anything impressive, so I'm really excited to check this out. The other major new effect is a new filter or modulation effect, which I think does flange, phase, and filtering, but also you can create super complicated envelopes and loops. It's a very, very advanced modern take on both of these effects, which I'm really excited to check out. I think these are the sorts of things that have really been lacking. A lot of people try to make them, but these are going to add to the Reason rack. It's going to make it much more creative. There's also 2 small effect changes, actually 3. Basically, every component of the mixer can now be used as a rack extension. So you can use that G-bus, the master bus compressor that sits on the side of your mixer, and put it on your drum bus, for example, or put it anywhere you want. This is a request that I've long wanted for years, and it's a great compressor. I'm going to be using it all the time. Similarly, you can use the compressor from the channel strip and put that anywhere within a rack. And you can do that with the EQ as well, which is going to be able to add a lot more flexibility. This is, I think, part of the reason they're doing this is because the mixer is going to go away, I believe, in the plug-in version of Reason. So you still have the ability to get these sounds, but I think you're going to be using them a lot in Reason as well, especially the master bus compressor. Finally, there are at least a half dozen workflow changes that have been announced so far, but I'm sure there's probably a lot more under the hood. These are all things that we've been asking for a long time. I've been asking for these for 6 years or something. 1, the ability to do curved automation, like on your automation to simply draw in curves. The second, quick automatic crossfading of audio clips. Then you've got improved vertical zoom on clips. You can mute individual MIDI notes really quickly. You have the ability to draw in a bunch of MIDI notes in a pattern, sort of like a paintbrush feature. And then also, you can now see those selected notes and the played notes on the keyboard. So, seems like a lot of exciting updates for Reason. I think this is going to be a very interesting sort of world that we're now in, where you're going to have some people running Reason in a plugin in other DAWs, and Reason itself has streamlined a bit. It's going to be an interesting change. So I want you to be sure to like and subscribe to this video so that you can stay updated with all of the new changes that Reason 11 brings. I'll be sure to keep you updated, make posts frequently, and I'll start basically gearing up once I get in the beta to tell you everything I know. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.